It's High Range Water Reducer and Flower Week.
Yeah!
And this lecture flower is sponsored by
The peonies.
the peony.
Or the peony, as most Americans should say it. Those of us who took English. So,
Thank you, Dr. Belkowitz. That's Dr. John Belkowitz. I'm Dr. David Harris, and we're ready to talk. So we had a question come in, and the question is, what problems arise from high-range water reducers?
nothing.
Oh, Dr. Belkowitz, come on.
They are the perfect admixture, the silver bullet. Pixie dust or unicorn dust in a bucket.
Well, John,
That's not true.
that's not true.
Yeah.
We talked, if we talk about mass concrete meaning massive concrete, like we talked about in the last century, then we have to be careful with the high-range water reducers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The unfortunate reality is most of the times when we use high-range water reducers, we go low on our water cementitious.
Right.
Real low.
Real low.
And what can that do?
Well, we have shrinkage problems, thermal problems.
And that's the unfortunate reality. And while high-range water reducers are absolutely awesome, they kind of set the environment where bad things can happen, especially when we're looking at mass concrete, where we have to be cognizant of that temperature gain.
Right.
And if you're going 35% less water, thermal shock.
Yeah, and in dams we don't need high early really. I mean, in fact, at the Bureau of Reclamation, we used to love fly ash as an example because it lengthened that hydration time.
Right.
And which caused less heat at any given time.
Right, so if you are using a high range and you could push that dosage, even for a stiffer mix, to make it stronger, more durable, especially if you're looking for durability to ASR,
Right?
you might want to go to a lower water cementitious ratio, but that could get you into some trouble.
Yeah, depends on what we're making with the concrete.
And definitely mass concrete, I would say that when we're talking about the problems associated with high range water reducers, for mass concrete, I would say that's a major problem. Now, the other problem, which is more traditional or standard concrete, is segregation. And I was about to point behind us to a board that doesn't exist, but we're doing an entire segregation study
Right.
on the combination of high range water reducer dosage with changing water cementitious ratio. So that's a topic for something else, looking at that study.
See the link above.
So one of the major problems that I've seen with high range water reducers is segregation. And it could be mass concrete, standard concrete, high performance concrete, ultra high performance. When I first started working with high range water reducers, it was for SCCs.
Right.
And people used to put very high dosages of those SCCs. And then, man, if you say sometimes even a thimbleful of water,